All right, you may continue. Sorry about that. Part 2. Anyway, you were saying battling boxers, yes?
It's all good. Yeah, people in the problem with Yu-Gi-Oh players, and like people are gonna get pissed at me for saying this, but like whatever, it's the truth, and they should learn to accept it. Is the fact that Yu-Gi-Oh players base their ability to win on their deck and never on their skill, because everyone says like, oh, I want to win, I want to top major events, I want to be competitive. So I need to play dragons. I'm like, no, you don't. You do what's been top. Like Thunder Family's top, fucking Battling Boxer top, Great Keepers even top with that kind of support. Like you don't need to play the best deck to be competitive. I don't know why people think that. Like I play Chamber, and I run my locals every single week in Chamber with Chamber, just because I've adapted to the meta, and that's what people have to do with their decks. Like I just named Triple Maxi right now, and I took out the D rolls for the cylinders for D rolls. Like people just need to adapt their decks to the meta, and that's possible.
Yeah, I get.
Almost on deck can talk. Like the people need.
Hello?
Sorry, say again?
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying though, and that also like if you think about it, it also kind of connects to how people always say that like this deck is for noobs and dragons are autopilot and you have no skill if you play dragons and blah 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 blah, and you know people don't give players enough credit. Like if Yu-Gi-Oh was really skillless, we wouldn't be seeing the exact same players constantly top events or even constantly top our regionals or even that guy who always wins locals. Like you know, there's always that one guy who's always winning or always topping locals, and you're just like, oh, he's because he's playing dragons. No, if you notice, he beats all the other dragon players too, guys. So he's probably better than you. Personally, I'm a really competitive player. Like, I wouldn't be playing Yu-Gi-Oh if I didn't take it competitively, just because I love that competitive edge. I love the scene. I love the competition. And this is the first format that I go out of my way to play the tier 0 deck, which was Dragon Rulers. Usually I play a tier 1 deck or the second best deck. Like last format I was playing Spellbooks, and then Mermail format I was playing Fire Fist, and Wind Up format I was playing Chaos Dragons. You know, I was doing that, and like the first time I played a tier 0 deck, like it's really depends on the player, because I beat 2 mirror matches and I lost 2 mirror matches at my last regionals. And I was X1 until round 10. You know, California has 10 round regionals, and you know I beat 2 Dragon Ruler players and I lost to Omar, who actually won a regionals before. And like just after all that excessive like playing and testing, like you kind of realize that depending on how you play the game really does show how far you can go, and not just the deck you play. Because you know, even when I chose the best deck of the format, I still couldn't get a top 8. And I'm not the best player. You know, I got my invite again, but I know that I'm better than most people because I tend to always end up X2, but I can never be good enough to end up X1 no matter what deck I pick. So in that case, I kind of force myself to stop thinking of which deck is better, but more on the lines of how can I make this deck play by my standards and do well with it. So I usually choose a deck that I like, and then I just go from there.
Like dragons weren't that bad of a deck. Like they weren't a big problem deck. The only problems were Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense completely ruined it, and Return was also. But if like Sixth Sense and Return were banned and the dragons were like fine, maybe Ravine was hit down to like 1 or 2, the deck wouldn't be that bad. Like they'd be a fair deck, and it's a fun deck to play. Like you do have options, and like it is a skillful deck.
Yeah, it's a really fun deck to play.
I think Yu-Gi-Oh players just freak out. Like they always need an excuse to complain. Like they always freak out about the small. Like Magician of Faith. What do you think? Honestly, what do you think about Magician of Faith?
Ooh, like I was actually asking my cousin about this because I didn't play like old formats, so I was kind of curious to know like what big plays Magician of Faith even did back then. And to be honest, like when I looked into it, it was really just I'm gonna set Magician of Faith and get back Reborn or get back Dark Hold or get back Book of Moon. And like now we don't even have Reborn or Heavy Storm or most of those Saki cards. We have Book of Moon and Dark Hole, I guess, but like it takes a lot of time to set Magician of Faith and pass turn in a very fast format. I personally wouldn't run Magician of Faith in anything other than spellbooks. That's just my opinion. I don't think it's a staple or whatever. Um,
No way.
yeah, like it's good. Like it's decent. Like
No, of course it's good, but it's only as good. The problem with it, it's not independently good. You know, it's only as good as the deck it's played in
and the situation you're in.
and the cards that are in the meta that are being played. Like, and it's only as broken as the cards that it can get. Which right now is Dark Hole and Book of Moon, and I guess maybe MST. Maybe.
Recycle the MST is the best card in the game, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking like it seems good because like in my opinion spellbooks like can you imagine flipping Magician of Faith, adding secrets, summon Tsukiyomi, flip Magician of Faith back down, attack, and then you just keep doing that over and over again if you recycle.
People are gonna start doing that. But the problem is they have to protect Magician of Faith.
Yeah, see the problem is like you start protecting Magician of Faith at that point, and then you start running out of plays to do with your actual monsters. Wait, I'm gonna pause it real fast. My niece wants to show me something.
What else we can talk about? What's gonna be good? I think the unlimited is kind of the most exciting part. What's unlimited is kind of the most exciting part for everyone.
Oh, like
so many people have been asking. So many people have been asking for Striker at 3. So many people have been asking for zombies to come back, and I don't know if zombies are going to be good, really, because everyone went crazy when zombies, when Mizuki play went to 2, and then like nothing's really happening with that. Hopefully someone will find like a cool. Zombies can't be good, but I saw a lot of people playing like hero zombies with Destiny heroes, so hopefully that'll kind of do something good.
Yeah, like no, like I like the whole zombie support thing, but hey, excuse me, I'm talking. But like I don't really think zombies are gonna be that great of a deck to the point where like people are fearing them because Abyss Dweller's a card. Macro and Defish are still things. Maxi hurts zombies, and there's a lot that you can do to play around that deck. I like Card Trooper at 3. That's pretty busted.
Yeah. Oh, yo, Kay, you know what my favorite thing about this format is?
What?
I know.
Karakuri Machine of Plant KMP was one of my favorite things.
Wait, Karakuri Machine of what?
Karakuri, it's KMP, Karakuri Machine of Plants. It was such a busted deck.
What the hell? I never heard of that.
It's so good. I played it on me and I think 2 of my friends built it. It was one of those decks where we could like constantly play against each other and like with the same exact deck and the exact same mirror match. And it would always be like interesting. Like there would always be like new combos. I hope to play that this format.
I don't know. I just hope to play something fun. Like I'm tired of like seeing the same decks over and over again, but eventually that's gonna happen. I'm kind of curious to see how this ban list is gonna affect the new decks coming out, like that new plant deck that excavates cards and the new Gravekeepers and even Ghost Tricks.
Like, and the excavate, what is it called?
Sylvian or something?
Sylvan or something. Yeah, I think Sylvian's a Pokemon. What else? Final Countdown Tone. I'm sad about that. Fuck you, Konami.
What the hell? I'm happy. Fuck. Oh, sorry. I'm for cussing. Screw Final Countdown and screw Self-Destruct button.
Yeah, it took Konami a while to ban Self-Destruct button. I don't know why they didn't a while ago, because it's the same reason Ring of Destruction was banned.
Yeah.
Ring of Destruction was banned because it caused too many ties. Try to piss off some people.
Alright, well, I'm almost out of time, so I guess we can just wrap it up. Thanks for watching.
Okay, just one last thing. Chainburn is probably, in my opinion, an extremely skillful deck, because you learn game mechanics. So many people call me a scrub for playing Chainburn, and then, like, they call me on rulings, and they're wrong on them. Chainburn is skillful, just like any other deck. but it has a reputation of being not skillful because a lot of non-skillful players use it.